Yeah, first of all, it is asking we need one server, Windows Server. Second is Windows Workstation, Windows 10. And the third that we need is Linux, that's Ubuntu. Here, first of all, in our server, we need to change the logical naming convention for our company. For this, we have to directly go to Server Manager and click on Local Server. Here, click on Computer Name and afterwards click on Change. Here, we can also change the uh, company's name as well as work group of the company. So I have already changed it, and afterwards if you have to change, it will ask you to restart the computer if you will click on OK. And the second we need is to install two NICs in a computer. For that, go on settings and click on add. Here afterwards click on network adapter and click on finish. Here you can add NAT, bridged or LAN. As I am already having NAT as well as LAN segment, so I'll remove this one and click OK. And the third one, we need a static IP address subnet mask. For this we go to network and here click on set change adapter settings, and here you can see for NAT we need a dynamic address. Click on Ethernet 1 0 and then properties. Here you can see the network on NAT is dynamic, but we have to change the network on LAN. For that we have to click on Ethernet 1 and then on properties, then click on Internet Protocol version 4 TCP/IPv4 and here click on properties. Here I already have changed IP address and subnet mask, default gateway and DNS for this, and then click on OK and close. After that, the third part that we need the fourth part that we need to do, the third part that we need to do is local administrator and standard user. For this we have to go to go to server manager, then click on tools, and then we need to click on computer management. And in computer management you can see a folder name local users and groups. Here we have to need to click on users and add some of the users, like I have add a name of mine and a current one. You can also add a description for your and then you have authorities that user can change the password, and you can also click, like I have clicked that user cannot change the password, and then I have created a username here. Yeah, you can see the name is Abhikaran. So the second thing that we need to do in this is to put that thing in administrator. So when I'll write Abhikaran here and click on OK, the Abhikaran user is added to administrator group. Apply and OK. So now you can check that Abhikaran user is added to the administrator group. Next, we need a file server to hold files. For this, we first need to go to our file server. Here we need to make a file like name shared file, and here click on their properties and click on sharing. Here first click on sharing and click on everyone and add. I have already added that and click on share. Done. And click on security everyone and edit that. If there's no permission is not given to everyone, that's full control. If it is not given so, then click on allow and apply and OK. Close. This is the file server to hold share files. I'll show you in the next, like I have to open this Windows 10 server. Here click on this and click on this PC and manage network drive. Here we have to write the server like Abi server, that's the company's name, and slash shared file, the folder. When I'll click on finish, it will open the file name which I have shared there. Okay. The next part that I have to do is shadow copy enabled. That is very simple. First click on first go to C drive. Here click on properties and shadow. Here we need to click on the C drive and enable shadow copy and click on apply and then on OK. The shadow copy has been made. To check that, go on your Windows and click on this PC's map network drive, and here we have to make slash slash the network address slash the folder, and when we'll finish that, it will again open that. Now you can check there are two folders. Yeah, you can check these things. Yeah. The next thing that we have to do in the Windows server is disk quota enabled. For this, we need to go to Server Manager and click on Tools. Here in Tools, we have to click on File Server Resource Manager. Then we need to click on Quota Management and Quotas. Here we need to create a quota name, like we have to set a path for here. So I'm setting the path for the drive, that's shared file that I have made. And here if I don't want to do this, I have to custom the properties for here, and like 150 MB, not more than 150 MB it will cover. If there would be more than 150 MB, so here we can also write the email address or something, like here we can add, and here we can add an email address, so it will give a message to us that your folder is getting full and is getting above 150 MB, so it will give some. Next we have to do mp3 files will be blocked. For this we have to go to file screening in same file server resources and click on file screen. Here we have to create file screening. Here I'll also do the same to shared folder. Okay, here I'll do custom files and audio and edit. Here I'll edit mp3 file, that's this one, remove, then I'll add that file to here. Okay, okay, now the mp files are restricted, and in the shared file. Next part that we have to do is simple web and FTP server. For that we just need to go to Internet Information Services Manager. In here we need to click on this company name and add a FTP site. Like I have already added a FTP site name Abi server. Okay, and we can do this like if we'll go on our host computer and check there, like I have already did this, like FTP colon slash slash 192, it will show that FTP root at this. Okay, and if I'll open the file server manager and write FTP slash colon 168.1.179, it will open the file that's there, yeah, in our Windows server. The things that I put in the folder that will open into our Windows file. The next part is act as a routing and remote access servers with VN. For this we just need to go to file server manager, and here we have to add a role. I have already added that role, that's routing and remote access role. Then we need to click on that role and we have to configure and enable the routing and remote access from here. You can check that I have already added that file and folder from here. And afterwards we need to again go to server manager and click on tools and click on network policy server. Here we need to go to policies and we have to go to network policies and enable connections to Microsoft routing and remote access server and connection to other access servers. So the last part of server is multiple drives using RAID 5 tolerance. For this we need to add 5 like 3-4 hard disks in it, and from here you can add a hard disk next, then SCSI creator, then like I have to make a 5 GB drive and store in virtual disk as a single file, and click on next and finish and OK. So afterwards we have to go to tools and computer management. Here you can go to disk management and you can click on here. So like I have added a file, this one online, yeah, and then click on initialize disk and GPT. Okay, here you can convert, like you can make a new RAID volume from here. Click new RAID volume, yeah, like I have already did this here in these files. We need almost 3 to 4 files to for a RAID, yeah. The next thing is on our uh, Windows workstation. First of all, we need to change the name. For that, first we need to go to settings and then go to info. Like we need to open user accounts here, yeah. Then we need to change our sorry for that logical naming convention for our company. So for this we can change our account name, like I'll keep it Abhi only and change name. It will change the name of our company, yeah. The next part that we need to do is local administrator and standard user. This is same. First of all we need to open computer management in this, and here click on local users and groups. In this we have to click on user and have to add a new user like ABHI, yeah, full name Abhikaran. Password we have to, we need to give a password for this and click create. Okay, when we'll click here, it has been created. Afterwards we need a local administrator also. For this we need to go to groups and go to administrator group. Here I have already added a group, but if I have to add Abhi to this group, it will also be added and apply and OK. Now Abhi is also administrator group. Afterwards it is asking to have a mapped drive to share created on Windows Server. For this I have already shown you, like this is our map drive. Here we can add something like folder, new folder, and we can add a new folder name mapped drive, Yeah, I've already added this thing. Yeah, when we'll go there in our Windows server and check there in the shared file. See, the map drive and the network folder both are in this. So the next part that we need to do is able to RDB into your server. For this we need to click on remote desktop, and here that's the IP address of the system, and connect. Here it will ask about password and connect. Yes, and it has been created to our server. The next part, it is saying that we have able to connect to the web and FTP services on your server. That I have already shown, but I'll show it again. Like FTP, sorry, FTP, and this. See, it is saying FTP root at, like it has been able to connect to web server, but for file server I need to go to file server, and here I need to click FTP 192.168.1.79 /. So these are the folders which are there in the server, Windows server. The next part is with Ubuntu. For Ubuntu, we first need have to give a logical name. So first, like I have already given the logical name here, but for this, like click anything. For that I have to name host name ctl set slash host name, like abhi current company, and enter. If you will see again, host name ctl c, the host name for the system has already been changed. That's abhi current company. The next part that we need is to go to root and add 3 standard users. For this, first we need to go to root. It will take some time, I think so. Fast. It mainly takes time. Yeah. Now I need to put the name. Yeah. So for that we have to add a command user add, like abhi1. Okay. Then minus p1234. I have also set the password. That's password for a user. That's abhi1. Password is 1234. I have to add 3 users. abhi2 minus p1234. User add abhi3 minus p1234. I'm adding one more user, abhi4 minus p1234. Yeah. Now the next part that we need is a working SCAL directory. For this we need to go out of this, like exit, and working SCAL directory for future users that automatically modifies the new user environment with a custom prompt string and a welcome banner for them. So for this, like I have already shown welcome to Linux, so here I'll print something else. For this, the command is nano space dot dash rc, enter. Here we have to need to write like welcome to abhi company, abhi current company, sorry, like abhi current company, this, and click Control X to save, then click on Y and enter. Now if I'll close this, like exit, here you can see welcome to abhi current company. The next part that I need to do is ps1 equals, like hello everyone, enter. So we can write any commands here that like dir. The next part that we need to do, like I need to exit it and start it again. The next part for this I need to do is two groups with the two users in each group. For this we just need to add two groups, like group add current one. Yeah, for this yeah, minus p 1 2 3 4. Sorry, that's group add current one. Oh, it will be done in root. So it is asking about password, so I have set the password. Now group add current one, group add current two. So they are saying that we need to put two users in one group. So for that, like I have made we need to take a command name user mod space the name, or like ab1 minus g for group and current one, enter. User mod ab2 minus g current 2. The next we need user mod ab3 minus g current 1, user mod ab4 minus g current 2. These are already made, have the groups in that. The next it is saying that two folders and one for each group. I have already two groups with two users in each group that I have made. Now they are saying two folders, one for each group. For this we have to go to home directory, yeah, and here we have to make directly like current one and mkdir current 2. Yeah, the next part we need to do is ls minus a c. I have already made these two groups earlier while practicing, so I have made current 1 and current 2 here. So they are saying folders secure to so members of each group can read but not write to the other group folders, but can read and write from their own. So for this we need to change group like current 1 and current 1, yeah, enter. And now we need to check that ls minus l. You can check the root has changed, the group has changed of current 1 to current 1. Like here you can see root and root. Now we need to change the group of this. So for this we need change group current 2 ls minus l. See, its group has been changed. Yeah, the next part is the permissions that we need to give. For this we need a command chmod. Like they are saying that so members of group can read but cannot write 6 to the other group folders, 6 but can read and write from their own, 4, and current 1, enter. Now you can check that too, like you can check here current 1 read, write, read, yeah. But if I'll enter this, see, it has been changed. Read write permissions, some permissions are not given to some groups. chmod 664 current 2, enter, ls minus l. enter. It is also been changed. So this is all. The next part is on my laptop that's able to connect to your VPN and RDB. As I firstly forgot to told you that for our VPN, for our RDB, we need to close off the firewall. Yeah, or we can try first by pinging them. Like if I need to ping the command, I can ping that 192.168.1.79. Yeah, it's pinging means the server is connecting to this Windows. I'm also pinging this to my laptop computer. See, you can check this too. If I'll write the command ping 192.168.1.79, it will start pinging and replying to that internet. Here for our VPN or RDB services, we first need to on our VPN connection, and afterwards we need to close the Windows firewall. Yeah. I also forgot about this VPN server. That for VPN server we just need to go to Windows 10, like, yeah, and click here on this network settings and go to change adapter. Sorry, go to network and sharing center. Here we need to click on set up a new connection, and then we need to go to connect to a workplace, and afterwards we need to use my internet connection and set up a internet connection. Sorry, like use my internet connection. I'll set my internet connection later, and here, like, I have already joined that thing now. VPN is connected, so it is asking about that thing, but it usually doesn't ask. So here, like, I'll add, yeah, 192.168.1.79. Then we need to allow other people to use this connection. Create. VPN 2 has been created. VPN connection 2 has been created. Afterwards, I have already shown you, like, I'll disconnect this, connect this. It will ask about our username and password. I have filled and it has been connected. This is the project one, and thank you for listening me.